Hello and good morning. How are you? Hopefully you're doing great. Thanks for streaming with us. We appreciate it. Yeah, Santa. We've been talking about this for a while. Santa is going to be wearing cabana wear or shorts, t-shirts, maybe a tropical shirt, tropical shorts. He won't have that big velvet and what did somebody say? Some kind of fur thing that he wears, a big red thing with this sash. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be warm, definitely, no doubt. All right, so how warm? Well, we've been saying this for a long time. I think all the way since December 11th, upper 70s for a high, and I think that's probably going to be the case. That's where we're going to be today. And if you look, the average Christmas highs, of course, extreme northern part of the country, the mountain west, average highs for Christmas in the 20s, 40s from Kansas City over to Louisville, Kentucky, from here to around New Orleans, high temperatures, lower 60s, something like that for Christmas, and Miami. Our weather this year is going to be more like what you'd expect at Miami, with lows in the low 60s and highs in the upper 70s. Pretty much the same thing at like Cabo San Lucas and even Hawaii. So very warm for this time of the year. How warm? Well, I just told you, upper 70s, and that's way above the average high of about 62 or 63. And we're going to be about 17 degrees above average, it looks like. Dallas-Fort Worth, 24. The real heart of the upper level ridge, Wichita, Kansas, almost 30 degrees above average. Denver, 25 degrees above average. For the folks in Denver, they're going to be like, what's going on? Really warm for Christmas. And Salt Lake City is going to be warm, about 22. So this big ridge of high pressure coming at a bad time if you want cooler Christmas weather. I mean, all over the U.S., temperatures above average for the date. All right, looking at the highs and lows for today. 72 is the temperature right now at 11:47. The low temperature this morning, 67. Oh, that's a nice southwest plane. I wonder what that was there. Anyway, record low, 6 degrees, set back in 1989. Record high, 83 in 1972. So speaking of that 6 degrees back in 1989, this weather pattern, of course, is very unconducive to any kind of Arctic outbreaks. And it's been that way throughout the season. Sure, we've gotten down to the 30s and yes, close to freezing at the airport and a lot of places in the hill country below freezing. But no real Arctic outbreaks. And I'm not saying this is going to happen, but in my opinion, looking at the models and the pattern, I don't think we'll see an Arctic outbreak until maybe mid-January or late January at the earliest. And again, not saying it's going to happen then. It's just at the earliest when it could happen, just looking at the way the computer models look. So don't expect any Arctic air anytime soon. Temperatures today, we're going to be topping out. We've got, let's see, we're going to top it out at 79 for today. And then this evening, if you have anything planned, partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the 70s. And I think we'll have partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies this afternoon. Taking a look at the visible satellite imagery, you'll see, of course, on this imagery where you have the dark shade there, that's the ground. And you can see the sun shining through the clouds. They're beginning to break up. Matter of fact, a few little showers there, it looks like, from around Beeville over to Goliad. And tonight, overnight tonight, I wouldn't be surprised if there weren't a few showers here. I don't think it's a great chance, but about a 10 to 20% chance of picking up a shower tonight. Temperatures out there right now, we're sitting in the lower 70s, 72, 73 Floresville, where there has been more sun down to the south. Cotulla already almost 80, Victoria almost 80 at 79, and that is bordering on ludicrous. It's just amazing how warm it is. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at the nation here. We'll be in the upper 70s, close to 80 for a high. Dallas-Fort Worth, Denver 66, which is really warm. Little Rock 73. Matter of fact, we're going to be warmer or just as warm as Miami today. All right, let's take a look at this pattern. Now, the reason that we've got this big upper level ridge of high pressure across the middle part of the country is because of this big long wave trough across the Pacific, and that is bringing a lot of rainfall to California, just tons, and then a lot of mountain snow out there in California. This is Christmas Day, and look at that snow there in the Sierra Nevada. Lots of rain in California. That system's going to move across the Rocky Mountains and bringing a lot of snow for those folks there in the Rockies, and then it kind of splits in two and kind of diminishes, And we'll see a cold frontal boundary, I think, in here on Sunday, and that'll bring some cooler weather for Monday and also into Tuesday of next week, looks like to me. All right, so here's your forecast for today. High 79, mostly cloudy to partly cloudy. And then for tonight, we'll see a chance for a few showers, I think. And then overnight low will be in the upper 60s, around 67, maybe a little patchy fog, some clouds. And then tomorrow, mostly to partly cloudy skies again, and high temperatures in the upper 70s. So we're kind of in a wash, rinse, and repeat kind of a cycle, I think, all the way through the rest of the week, with some low clouds, maybe a little patchy fog, a little drizzle here or there, and some sunshine in the afternoon. 78 for Christmas Eve, 79 for Christmas Day. I think lower 80s for Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday breezy behind the next frontal boundary. I'm thinking Monday, high only at about 59, and then Tuesday 64, Wednesday 65, and for the new year, lower 70s, something like that. So lower 70s or upper 60s probably for the first day of the new year. At least that's the way it looks to me. Hey, we really appreciate you streaming. I'm going to go run do the noon show. Make sure and watch us at 4, 5, 6, and 10, and I will be back tomorrow morning, and we'll talk more about this warm Christmas weather tomorrow. All right, we'll see you later. Have a great day.